Our cold and snow are a badge of honor for many hardy Minnesotans. Later this week, the Great Northern Festival celebrates the North's most famous season and sheds a light on how winter is changing. Now, in its 8th year, it has drawn tens of thousands of visitors from across the country. We have Lily Benowitz with us today. Great to see you.
Great to see you too. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. So tell us more about the Great Northern Festival. What is the mission?
Yeah, so the Great Northern Festival is 10 days of programming that invites our community out into the cold. In our darkest part of the year, we really focus on creating spaces for connection and experiencing art and exploring climate as something that we can take action on.
It really feels like there's an endless amount of opportunities for people to enjoy across those 10 days. Let's go through just a few of them. Some of them are more outdoorsy. Some of them can be inside someplace warm. What are some of the events going on?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a sauna village at Malcolm Yards that'll be running all through the festival, as well as a climate solutions series, which is 2 days of programming this coming weekend with over 10 sessions about different ways we can take action on climate. We have a launch party on this Thursday, which is where we kick off our programming, and we'll be screening a film of a Prince concert on the United Crushers building behind Malcolm Yards. And we also have an ice bar in downtown St. Paul at the United Depot.
Fantastic. Yeah, a 5K, lots of pop-ups. I mean, there's a fun and lighthearted aspect to it, but like you said, the climate series is a chance to have kind of more in-depth conversations, a little more serious tone. So talk about how you approach those series. What kind of stuff are you guys going to talk about?
Yeah, absolutely. So we really try to find topics that have some connection to Minnesota and the Midwest that are really impacting us here, but that also have some type of national or international trends around what we can do. And so we try to bring together local thought leaders and put them into kind of a broader national conversation about what we can do. So we're excited to be bringing in Dr. Britt Rye and Leah Thomas to have a conversation about mental health and climate and how we can kind of take overwhelm and turn it into action. And we're also having a live recording of the Vibe Check podcast about kind of how to make meaning of this moment, while also highlighting local issues, like a campaign that'll be going to the state legislature about getting legal recognition of the rights of monomen, which is wild rice, in the state of Minnesota, and what that would mean for how we would navigate natural resource policy.
Why is it important, amidst the celebration and the fun that typically comes with these outdoor activities, that you want to put climate first and sort of bring it to the forefront?
Absolutely. I think that so much of being in Minnesota, we're such a seasonal climate, and winter really animates how we are together. And as we've noticed it change, get more extreme, right? Last year during the festival, it was in the 50s. And this year, right, we'll have some colder temperatures, thank goodness. But I think that as we're noticing somatically and in our bodies and with our families, like how that's changing, how we can engage, we want to be able to create a space where people can make meaning together about how can we be with winter as it changes and what can we do to preserve what we still have.
Great. Anything people need to know logistics-wise, how to get tickets or anything they can jump in and add to this?
Yes, you can find us at thegreatnorthernfestival.com. Tickets are still available across the 10 days, and we'd love for you to join us at our launch party on Thursday.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming in. The Great Northern Festival begins January 23rd. 10 days full of those outdoor activities, live music, art, dining experiences, and community conversations. Tickets are on sale now at thegreatnorthernfestival.com.